Integrity is that one pillar in your life that is probably most important. It is that one that builds the trust of others, that people know that they can rely on you.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they are taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
Hey, pilot, solo episode day. Nick's singing for some reason. Probably my lowest performing episode because it kicks off with Nick singing. But today, man, fun times. We're talking about something deep again. I've been talking about a lot of deep stuff lately, things that I think are missing a little bit. And today, I want to tell you about where I went to college. I went to a college called the Citadel, which is a military college in South Carolina, in Charleston, South Carolina. And it is not an easy place to attend. It is actually pretty stressful and a place that demands a lot. It's military school, right? But one of the things they do is they drill in really, really, really hard the code, which is a cadet does not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those who do. It's super simple. It's the honor code. And if you get caught lying, cheating, or stealing, or tolerating somebody that does, even just a little bit, even just the slightest bit, you go before an honor court that is run by students, and they decide if you are kicked out of the school or not. Straight up decide you're gone. And that's it. And you're out because of the honor code. Because what they're trying to build is integrity. And it's not just a plant farm from Stan's dad on South Park. Like integrity, there's a lot to it. I want to dive into it. I want to talk about it on a level that I don't think has been chatted about very much. And integrity is that one pillar in your life that is probably most important. It is that one that builds the trust of others, that people know that they can rely on you. It's the reflection of your honesty, and every decision that you make shows that it aligns with whatever your morals are, whatever your principles are. That's integrity. It's the compass that guides your path to greatness. And that is so important in a pilot because there is so much trust that these passengers that are paying our salaries, they have so much trust in us. And so do their families. Integrity is not just a word. It is the code that shapes our character and it defines who we truly are. And you often wonder how people think of you and what impression you leave behind. And the impact of your integrity is what that is. That is how people view you. And they know if you are trustworthy and if they can rely on you. I think about my friend Chris, and he is the kind of person, if I needed to take my kids to his house and drop them off and just say to him, take care of my family, I will be back in 3 years. He would do it, and he'd be amazing at it. And I could trust that he would do what I asked him to do without even a second. I promise you, he is that kind of person because his integrity is so strong. It's not just a word. It's your code of honor. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, especially when you are by yourself. When you are alone, what do you choose to do? That's the baseline of who you are with integrity. It's a choice that you get to make to stick to your values, to remain true, even in the sight of temptation that wants to pull you away. It's that decision to do the thing that is right and not the thing that is easy. It's the decision to take the delay to get more fuel than it is to just kind of push it and try to fly max conserve. Without integrity, your promises are empty and you cannot be trusted. And that is so important when you are filling out your applications and doing background checks and doing interviews and all of those things that you are doing, or studying and not cheating and preparing yourself to be the best you possibly can be. Because if you are not telling the truth on an application or you fib something in an interview, you have no integrity. Your words are empty. Your actions have no meaning. They cannot put trust in you. I used to work for our union for ALPA as a volunteer. I was the vice chairman, I think, of our LEC at the regional airline. And I spent a good deal of my time helping pilots with issues that they would have with the chief pilot office. And sometimes people's integrity would be called into question. And people would do things at the airline that essentially were dishonest. And the chief pilot office would lose trust and lose faith in that person. They would lose the integrity that they had built. They were acting without integrity and they lost the trust that they had. That's what I want to say. Once you have lost that trust, it's over, and you are going to lose your job if you do not maintain that integrity. Do the hard thing. That's what's up. Imagine if you were in a world where trust is your money, right? That's your money that you have with the trust that you build. When integrity thrives, trust blooms, and it grows, and you are rich. It brings a community together when there is trust. It brings people in a bond that unites. It fortifies businesses when people trust one another, and integrity is the anchor of that. And when it is strong, you can withstand any storm. And that is what the companies are trying to build. When I'm sitting next to another pilot and I'm flying with another pilot, I have trust that they are going to do the right thing. I have trust that we are going to have a successful flight, that we are going to survive the thing that we are about to do that is full of risk and full of complication and all of those things, because I know that the person sitting next to me, that she is a person of integrity. If you can maintain your integrity throughout your career, people will talk about you long after you're gone. But if you show that you are not trustworthy, that integrity will crumble, and they will talk about that and forget you. So realize that. Take a second to consider where you are and what your role is, and be that person of integrity. Be that person that sits next to me that I can trust. Be that person that my family trusts to fly me. Be that person at that airline for that entire career that people remember. Hey, before I let you go, I need to mention one thing, because a lot of people are asking me, can you do anything? Can you help me with this? And the answer is yes. At Spitfire Elite, we will make more millionaires this year than Major League Baseball will make in the next 5 years. Our company actually does this. It's called Spitfire Elite Interview Consulting. And you can find us over at SpitfireElite.com. Our clients, they call us the easy button for interview prep, because everything you need to crush your interview is there in one spot. Whether it's application review or interview prep, all of it is covered. We've helped thousands of clients who are now flying at their dream jobs because our coaches gave them the one-on-one feedback that they needed to succeed on the biggest day of their life. The best part of Spitfire is our community. All Spitfire clients will get access to our private chats where they can work with each other and they can work with our coaches and get the latest information on all the airlines. If you'd like to make sure that you are 100% ready to go on your big day, there is only one choice. Everything you need is in one place, and I think it's pretty affordable. You'll have to take a look for yourself. Just go over to SpitfireElite.com and check us out. Use the coupon code podcast and it'll save you 10%. And by the way, I will see you on the next episode. The statements made on this show are my own opinions and do not reflect, nor are they under any direction from my employer.